We're here, Vele, to talk a bit about, African philosophy called Ubuntu. So Ubuntu, Vele, is based on three main pillars, Vele. What you call as the first pillar, Vele, says that what you call as a person, what you call as is a human and affirms their humanity by treating others with humanity and with respect. So the second pillar is that when an opportunity comes, when you must pick between money and saving a person's life, you must always choose the person's life over the money. The third one comes to that the king, what you call as, owes his status to his people, and he must remain humble and continue to work for his people. And Vele, those are the three main principles of Ubuntu.
Yeah. What's up, world? Keisha and I have been dabbling on Ubuntu, for most of our times, discussions, and you say it's like 3 months we've been speaking about this thing, but as much as we've been speaking about it more the last 3 months, it's been part of our heritage since, the back end of things. So now today on this video, we just want to discuss a bit about how Ubuntu is a African philosophy. It's penetrating through the world, especially through the online world. Can you speak more about that?
Okay, Vele, what you call this Ubuntu, Vele, what you call this goes to speak about how what you call this the community is an important thing, and when it comes to a comparison of importance between the individual and the community is more important. So what you call this the internet, Vele, what you call this is a community in a way, Vele. It's something that is connecting us as a global family, Vele, connecting Cape to Cairo, connecting New York to Beijing, connecting the world essentially. And Ubuntu, Vele, is based on community. So in this way, what you call this the internet itself is an example of Ubuntu.
We're actually speaking about how, the internet has come with a lot of things. It's come with cyber wars, cyber crimes, social media, attention spans. There's even a duality that's rising amongst people in terms of internet. But what we're glad about is that Ubuntu also came along with the internet through the open source community, because whereby basically open source communities is basically a community whereby everyone gathers, developers, designers, coders, whatever profession, whereby people find themselves in places like GitHub. You also have LinkedIn, where now people are being connected, for free. And now people with that connection, it allows them to, especially things like GitHub and these communities, people are now collaborating to do some work for free, and they do it for the sake of, for the fact that they're contributing to whatever art they are, with compensation not being the main of the problems, like the world we're living in right now, whereby working is a duty, it's a must, but people are doing things that they want. And open source, internet, Ubuntu, you understand, Amanji? Like that principle, that that philosophy, that core thing, that heart, we call it as Ubuntu. And that's what we mean by saying Ubuntu came along with the internet. We've been thinking, even in the robot world, we have nothing to worry about if the fourth industrial revolution is ushered through by Ubuntu. We have no worries. We don't have any concerns about the robots coming and attacking us and all of those things. What matters is that what drives, because you need to remember that these robots, they learn our behavior. You understand, man? They learn our behavior. So now, if you can teach them Ubuntu through our everyday behavior, we honestly have nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? Exactly. And these are the things we want to also share. Also, us performing this video right now, we want to share information as direct recipients of the open source community and online Ubuntu, because we've gained a lot. The fact that the fact that there was even YouTube reached us here in South Africa or in Africa at large, it's getting there, and we want to spread the message as well. This is us giving back to the open source community what it's done for us, and we'll see where it takes us this journey, but I'm really excited. It's an exciting journey.
Yeah. I want to touch a bit, Velo, on how Ubuntu has actually touched my life, Velo, through the internet. Right?
Yes.
I actually started to code 3 years ago. I'm a developer, and I found that whatever I need, whether it be virtual machines, anything that I need, I actually am able to find in the open source community. I actually built our website. You can definitely check it down below. That is a website built free by me. I didn't have to pay anything. I'm a student, So when it came to me, I thought, let me build a website. I thought maybe it might cost me millions and millions.
So you never got to pay for templates. Never got to pay for hosting, domain, registration, designs, nothing.
I would say, literally, I did not have to pay for any
power of open source.
The power of open
check
source.
Check out our website and you'll see the power of open source. Also on our website, you also have blogs on Ubuntu while you're on that. But you also had a point you wanted to raise.
Well, I'm currently using the Linux operating system. Most common operating systems, you may know Windows, you may know iOS. Those ones, those ones are IP protected. You have to pay for them. So for someone like me, wanting to work with computers, I'm a student. I don't have very much money to go around, but Linux opened that up for me and provided me a free operating system to work on, to do my work, to create that website that you could definitely go and check out. They actually have a flavor of their operating system actually called Ubuntu, to actually show how their principles as a company, as Canonical, they are the ones who built the Linux operating system. Their philosophy, how their philosophy in business actually correlates and is similar or the same with the Ubuntu philosophy.
Since Kechi is advocating for Ubuntu, just to show that we're not in anyone's side, we're just on the side of Ubuntu, I'd like to speak about how Microsoft has helped me in a sense, and also speak about its adaptation to open source. Because if you remember, when Windows 10 was launched, it was free for like the first 3 weeks or something. I'm not sure if you can remember that.
And honestly, I see Ubuntu being a force for good in the future, and a very excellent business model.
Also, I love the fact that you touched business models. We also study a lot of business too, and I want to highlight how Ubuntu is already circulating in the corporate field. I'm gonna use the biggest corporates, like the bigger corporate giants, internet giants like Google themselves, how they are using Ubuntu and Facebook also, as even iOS as well. So getting to dive into those things now. For instance, I'm gonna speak about how, for instance, Google and Facebook, how they both are advertising companies. But then Google as an advertising company doesn't find a problem about marketing Facebook products. And Facebook, you'll see Google ads on Facebook. So that shows that these companies are competition. There's a new competition is a new phase. Competition is for you to outsmart your competition, you need to collaborate. For you to outperform your competition, you actually need to collaborate with your competition. It's not a matter of trying to that monopoly system whereby you need to outcompete your competitor. So that's a direct business practice of Ubuntu, whereby businesses come together now and let's collaborate. You know what I mean? Let's collaborate. I also heard that Samsung, for instance, on their TV, the Apple iOS. Just Google on that, on those maybe news. But iOS and Samsung have combined, whereby Apple Music can now appear on Samsung phones. So now what happens? It allows Samsung to catch the market, the audience of of Samsung. It helps Apple to catch the market, to have a taste, and vice versa. Even you and I, say we are influencers, we collaborate. It's you and me touching each other's audience. You know, also, open source. Also, Google as well. The platform here, this YouTube platform. Back in the days, you'd actually have to pay papers, newspapers, print media to get your information done, and you had to pay large sums. But today, the power of open source has evolved so much that now you can upload video content, not print media content, video content that has as much as you want, because you're not even limited by space, because print media would charge like zillions of dollars or whatever currency just for small space. But now the power of open source is now allowing us to upload content, you know what I mean, video content for free, however the length we want, So this video on its own is a product of the open source community. And for you to even have access of the videos that we have now, you'd have to have a big house, get those vinyls, get those VCR, VHSs, and all of those things. But power of open source. Power of open source, you know what I mean? We just want to share about that. Power of Ubuntu. It's been who we are. It's been part of, and this is what the world needs, guys. We're just here to exchange ideas on what we think the world needs. We are open to, challenges. We don't expect you to agree with everything we say, but we're just offering the African perspective, you know what I mean? Also on a global scale, because globalization is in, and our duty, globalization is a two-way street. It's not just us, accepting things, but also getting things, beyond. And we realize it takes action, it takes courage, like having to record a video like this, that courage thing. Not everyone has those skills, not everyone has that courage as yet, but then we are here to be, potentially examples to the power you now have,
Treat each other with Ubuntu. We will be a very happy global family.
Imagine a happy global family, you know what I mean? That can only be achieved through Ubuntu, guys. But yeah, peace. Yeah, peace. Away.
I must study politics and war, that my sons may have liberty to study mathematics and philosophy. My sons ought to study mathematics and philosophy, geography, natural history, naval architecture, navigation, commerce, and agriculture, in order to give their children a right to study painting, poetry, music, architecture, statuary, tapestry, and porcelain.